it's Eugenia. So today I'm going to be doing a nail polish video from a bunch of new nail polishes that I got. And yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys these. So all of these nail polishes that I'm going to show you guys today are all from a company called Zoya. I had this great idea to go looking online for kind of galaxy looking nail polishes because I just think galaxy looks so cool. And I thought it'd be really cool to kind of have nails like that. And I found this site that actually had a lot of nail polishes that look kind of like that. And they're called Zoya. So in this bag here, I have a bunch of nail polishes that I just ordered from them that just came. And yeah, I'm gonna try them on for you guys today and see how they look on and stuff. So yeah. And yeah, hopefully they work really good. By the way guys, when all of these are on, I'm just gonna try different ones on different nails and stuff. I'll make sure I show you guys closer too, so you can really see how it looks on and stuff. But yeah, so I also have this remover from them. There's actually two, but I think they're the same product. And it says 3-in-1 formula. Remove, nail cleaner, and nail prep. So I don't really know which one is best to use. I think this came with it too, but I'm not completely sure. So I'm just gonna try to remove what I already have on. So I guess I'll also see how the remover works, and that way I can start doing this. This is totally sealed right now. How do you even use one of these? And then let me see what I do. Do I just squirt it? Okay, I don't know how to use this properly, I don't think. Oh yeah, okay, so I think you push down on it to make it work. Whoa, okay, wow. So it definitely works. A lot came out, so I'm just gonna try to remove this. So far, it actually seems to be doing a really good job removing it, because this is really glittery nail polishes. I have one of them on right now. This one that I really liked is the black one. I'm gonna test it more today. But this actually seems to be removing really well. I'm also gonna warn you guys, for a long time, I was wearing this blue nail polish that I still really like, but it's just I've been wearing it almost every day for a long time. So my nails kind of still have some blue dye on them, so the nail polish should all cover it, but when I remove it, I'm not really even expecting this to get rid of that, because that has been there for a long time for me, just using that same nail polish over and over again. I wanted to warn you guys of that though, just in case anyone sees any blue or anything, that's why. But yeah, I really actually like the way you just push down on this and then it just removes the polish. It actually makes it really easy to get remover without using too much or too little, so it's really cool. This nail, I got a really bad hangnail the other day. I broke my nail and I kind of really badly hurt it. So I think for now I'm just gonna leave that nail completely alone, just because I really do not want to get an infection. One time I got this really bad hangnail and it actually ended up getting really badly infected. So I just would really like to avoid that happening if I can. I really like this nail polish remover. I've used a lot of nail polish removers, so you just have to keep using tons of product, and it just doesn't really do a good job taking it off, to be honest. But this one, honestly, it's removing really well. It's coming off really easily, and I've only really used a couple of squirts. I haven't even really used a ton of nail polish remover. So especially with me, where I'm someone that wears a lot of really kind of sparkly shades, other than that one nail that I don't think I'm gonna touch, I think I'm removed. So okay, I'm gonna try to nail polish this now. All right, so I have them all in this bag, so I'm just gonna try them all out. And I have the black one too. Okay, so I'm gonna start. I have one over there that I've kind of already tested that I'm just gonna go grab, so 1 second. So the first shade is actually the first shade I found in there that made me really want to buy these nail polishes and all that. So this one is called Emojin, and it's basically a black shade, but it looks so cool because it's kind of really glittery and kind of looks like a galaxy black. And it does say on the website that you can also layer on top of a brighter shade too. Okay, so I just tried it on my nail, for the first nail, and you can kind of see right there, sadly, it is kind of showing up kind of sheer in me. And this is kind of how it turns out the first time too when I tried it, but I tried to layer it with another black and stuff, and to kind of just keep applying it. But I'm okay with it because honestly, there's so much glitter in it and it's so cool looking. And I feel I'm gonna try putting more coats of it on after I try the rest of these colors. So right now it is kind of sheer, but it is super pretty. Galaxy kind of look to it, really sparkly look, I think is so cool. And the next one is this red shade. And this shade is called Ariana. It's kind of like the same thing where it's really glittery. These are all from the Pixie Dust collection, by the way, guys. So it's kind of like the glittery, almost like galaxy looking collection. And this one is in red. So yeah, I'm gonna see how this one turns out. Just gonna do that on the next nail. This one actually seems to show up a lot better. So this one is like super pretty too. You can also kind of see the glitter. Like I said, like after I do these, I'll like make sure I show you guys like closer with all of these. But yeah, you can kind of see like some of the glitter in it. And I think if you do a second coat, it will get even more sparkly. And this one, I would say the coverage is like really good. Like even if you only did one coat, I think you would get away with it because I think that actually showed up really good. And I think it's a really, really pretty red. I really like this color. I think it's really pretty. The next shade I thought was so cool. So I was like, I have to buy this one. I don't really have too many like green nail polishes, and I thought this was a super, super cool green color. It's kind of like an emerald mermaid forest kind of green, and I think it's so beautiful, like in the bottle anyway. It looks super, like super, super pretty. This one is actually not from the Pixie Dust collection, but I just like loved the color of this. Okay, I'm gonna try that on my next nail and see how that one looks. I think this is such a beautiful green. It is a little bit sheer right now, so I think it might look even better if I did like 2 coats of this instead of just 1 coat. But I think like even with 1 coat, like I really, really love the color, and it's kind of like metallic-y too and like shiny and stuff. And it does look kind of glittery even too. Like I just think it's super pretty. And that one's called Ivanka, and I think that one's so cool. And the next one is a shade called Nori. I'm really, really excited to try this one because even just like in the bottle, I think this looks so pretty. And this one is also part of the Pixie Dust collection. You can just see like there is like tons of glitter in this bottle. It's like a really nice kind of like blue, kind of like sapphire color. So I'm really excited to try it. So I'm just doing this one on my next nail. Oh my gosh, this one's so pretty, guys. This one might actually be my favorite so far. So it's this kind of like darker blue, kind of like sapphire blue, sparkly one. I think this one is such a beautiful color, and like the coverage was really good. Like it definitely is seeming to show up really, really well. I think this one is so gorgeous. So this next one I also think is such a beautiful color, and this one is called Thea. It's basically like another Pixie Dust collection one, and this one's in purple. And it looks super glittery, and it's kind of like an amethyst purple kind of color. So yeah, it looks like really, really nice. So I'm really excited to try this one too. This like entire collection, oh my gosh, yeah, this one's super, super nice too. This is seriously such a pretty purple color, and it's so sparkly. So far, I'm just like loving these colors. I'm also just noticing, I think this also came with a little kind of like sample box. So it comes with this sample box here. It says sometimes the big things come in little boxes. I think Zoya was actually nice enough to give me a little bit of a sample of a couple more colors. So yeah, I didn't even know I was getting it, but that's super nice. And that's perfect actually, because I have 3 more nails that I still need to paint. So that actually works perfect because it's actually 3 nail polishes in here. This first one is called Mini Ash, and it looks like it's kind of a dark, kind of like ashy red almost. And this one is super nice. This is so pretty. Wow, so that's actually a really, really pretty red. It's a little bit metallic-y, and it's kind of like a pinkish, like dark kind of red. And I think it's such a pretty color. I actually really, really like this first sample they gave me. I think it's so beautiful. And the next one looks like it's kind of like a silvery shade. And this one is called Mini Alicia. Oh, guys, I just realized they probably say mini because it's like the mini version. The first one's probably called Ash, and this one's probably called Alicia. And this is really pretty too. This one is kind of like a little bit more sheer, but I think like if you use it as a top coat on top of something, or maybe even if you just kind of kept layering it, then it could probably look really good by itself too. But yeah, I don't know, it's like really pretty. And in the last sample shade, it's really cool. It's kind of like this hot pinkish purple. And this one is called Anaka. Hopefully I'm saying that right. So, all right, I'm just gonna try Anaka. That's super pretty too. So this is how that one came out. Also came out really, really good with like honestly only like 1 coat. And you can really, really see it. It's like a very cool, like kind of really hot pinkish, kind of purpley kind of shade. So guys, so that is how my my nails basically turned out. I am really happy with these nail polishes. I honestly think these are probably like my new favorite nail polishes that I've ever used, and I just think they're so beautiful. Like when I was searching for these, I was kind of searching for like a galaxy kind of nail polish because I have like one nail polish that's like a lot, like I forget what it's called. I think it's by like Instadry or someone, where it's kind of just like a glitter you put over it, but I haven't really had anything like fall out like this, and I think all these like glitter kind of like pixie dust nail polishes apply so beautifully, and the ones that weren't pixie dust either were also really nice and like really pretty colors. I feel like I went over actually with the black. I will like tell you guys like a warning. So I ended up doing 3 coats to get it to this amount of like opacity, and I think that now it looks like really good. Like I think now it looks really black and sparkly and stuff. Something that I think you also could do if maybe you didn't want to use like, if you didn't want to do as many coats, or if you wanted to just, I guess, not like use that nail polish over and over like the same day or whatever. I think you also could do is maybe just start with like a regular, more like visible black, I guess, and then just kind of layer it on top, and you still should get like a pretty similar effect, I think. But if you feel like doing a lot of coats, like honestly, once you get down to 3 coats, like the 2 coats, it showed up a lot better. I wanted it to like still show more black, so I ended up doing 3 for those nails. But then once you get to 3, like it is like really pretty with this specific nail polish, because there's tons of glitter in it, and honestly when you get it on, it looks amazing, I think. And a lot of these other shades, you could honestly get away with like 1 coat, I think. I now did put 2 coats on all of them, just kind of to like test more how they all looked. Also where this like silvery shade was a bit more sheer, I also did put 3 coats of that one on, and I think that shade also could work like really well as kind of like a topper shade for other polishes too. Or, you know, I think it's really pretty by itself too. This red next to it, and this purpley kind of pinkish shade, and honestly a lot of these colors I think you really could get away with 1 coat. It's mainly the black one where, in my opinion anyway, at least for me, it required like a little bit more of layering, but I still love it, and it's still like one of my favorite nail polishes ever. Honestly, I think these are some of the most beautiful colors and most beautiful nail polishes that I've used, because I'm really into glittery kind of like galaxy looking stuff. Yes, I'm gonna use these like much more often now for sure. So those are all these new nail polishes. All of these are from Zoya, and they all cost $10 on the website. I think that's pretty average for nail polish. Might be kind of more in the higher end. I don't really know too much about nail polish prices, to be honest. I know there's some that are cheaper, but honestly, like in my opinion, it is worth it. Where they're really nice colors, so if you really like this kind of stuff, then I really like it. You might really like it too. I don't know. So if you guys enjoyed watching this video at all, then make sure you give it a thumbs up. Let me know if you liked these colors and like what your favorites were, if you guys liked them. And make sure you guys subscribe if you want to see more videos from me, because I post videos pretty often. Also click the bell icon if you want to be notified whenever I post. And yeah, alright, well, I love you guys so much. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!